Hello comrades and welcome to Prague Industrialized year 16. Let's see, in year 15 we kinda got clusterfucked with trains a bit, and I did discuss with Comrades Series how to properly manage this so it will work okay. Basically the secret is mixed signals. Let's place 2 over here instead and delete that one. Now the distribution office should be able to go there. Sadly, currently this will not happen because the mixed signal here is not enough for the train to be able to roll back. Basically, he needs to enter this block and then go this way. So we either need to delete these or place them in another way. Here, I'm gonna place a signal like this and one like this here, since it's entering junctions. This should be fine and will not cause any problems because we're having the real signals over here forcing the distribution office trains to use unique tracks. And at least for now, this should be able to be selected as a delivery point. There we go. Perfect. This one is out of fuel for a reason. It cannot get into the fuel station over here. The reasoning is that we don't have a track here, a splitting track, to be able to work. So I'm gonna plonk down one over here, hopefully with the signals allowing me to plonk them down. Nope, they won't work. So let's remove the signal from here, cancel the track, place actually firstly the signals, let's place them like this, and afterwards build the track. Here we go, and another set of mixed signals over here. Actually, we could move them a bit further just so they won't have any problems, and already they are assigned to the construction office and the trains should be getting a move on. Moreover, the next thing that we're gonna need to do is to focus on this warehouse. Currently the food distribution is not great, and this is because we don't have that many wagons that can deliver food. I think we only have 2 of them. Yes, only 2 of them. So we're gonna need to focus on that too. Let's send these guys with ignore signals just so they can get to the area where they need to build stuff. Come on, do you need even more? There we go. So now this guy should be able to build this road once he gets rid of all the shenanigans, and afterwards we should be able to move onwards. There we go. And this one, is he starting to move? No, because the track here is being blocked. So let's add another mixed signal here, just like this, and now they should be able to go. Perfect. This is what I wanted to see. Let's see. Fuel station not in range yet. This one is still being built here, and now they should be okay. Does it manage to get to the fuel station? If it doesn't, then we're gonna need to plonk it here for now. And let's actually buy another BR that will deliver us some cargo. So basically we're gonna need to buy cargo wagons and this one. I think that one was the highest, right? 11 tons. Oh, they are identical. The only difference is the length. Of course, smaller length, better. Let's see, how many do we have? 5. 5 should be enough. And let's buy another diesel, not diesel, where is it? Steam locomotive. There we go. And basically, we're gonna just send this one quickly to the depot, pause it. Okay, good. And now set a path for him. Load all of the vehicles. Unload them here. And then come up until this point and afterwards go into the construction office. It seems like it doesn't want to, so that means that that point is not good. Let's say up until here. Oh, I think it's because he was already heading. There we go, perfect. And let's switch him around. So he goes to the large customs house. Come on, dude. There we go. No, he really doesn't want to go. Okay. Where is he going currently? Okay, for loading. For refueling, sorry. That is okay. We're also having problems with Ninos. Seems like we don't have enough. So we might as well start building another hospital around here. And this time, instead of using a small clinic, I'll go for a slightly bigger one, since this will be the final things for this city, basically. And let's go with it somewhere around here, should be fine. And while we are at it, we might as well build some extra things, like another grocery store over here, leaving just some room for a road to come through, and also a shopping center, because I don't think they have any shopping centers around here. Again, trying to leave some room between for other stuff. Good. Let's also place it as a gravel road currently. And what else we're gonna need around here? Basically, they are complaining that the cinema, unable to enjoy culture. This means that they are quite far away from it. So it's a good idea to also include a cinema over here, just behind it, together with a sports hall. Let's see which one. This one should be fine. And have it plonked like this. And then have gravel roads coming like this over here. And connecting everything. That will be connected a bit later. And I guess that's that over here. Now, as you can see, the amount of money that we are getting is quite low currently. This is because, let's see, did he manage to deliver the wagons here? Nope, not yet. Where's the train? Come on, dude. Did I lose you? Yes, maybe, perhaps. Okay, he's barely now going. Mamma mia, he's slow. Anyway, we're falling into a noob trap at the moment. Basically, our money is generating quite slow. And because of this, we are losing money by the minute. This is being caused by the fact that currently we can produce vehicles here, which we are doing. Let me cancel these because we don't need any more cement trucks. I do see that they are here, and also buses. So we can switch back to doing the DKF8. The big problem that we're having is DKF8 gets produced so damn fast that the vehicles handling the delivery from the space vehicle here cannot keep up. So what I want to do is to firstly make sure that we are not importing any more steel here. The reasoning is simple. Steel is expensive, and if we're looking at economy for the last month, let's see, this year, then okay, I might have lied. Seems like steel. Okay, here we go. Last year we did build the distribution office and started using it, and as you can see, steel is double and a bit over the most expensive thing that we had beforehand. So therefore, I'm gonna need for this distribution office to manually select stuff that we're gonna need. So we're gonna need gravel, coal, the rest we're not going to need, steel, prefab panel bricks, boards, chemicals, alcohol, this. Clothes, we're still going to import it via trucks. Electric components, plastics, electrical components, meat, fuel, and bitumen. Basically, these will be imported from the border, and we can do the same thing over here. I know exactly what I need here. This fabric also. Clothes we're not gonna care for now. These, and meat. Okay, good. And in here, I think I did forget fabric. Yes, I did forget fabric. And by having them tick like this, it's enough for me to prevent steel from being bought and delivered by just disabling it. And this should save us a little bit of money because we are quite importing a shit ton of things. Okay, what's up with citizens' health? Okay, it's just a single guy. I won't care that much. How's the heating plant here? Yep, it's finally able to do everything. And another ambulance not arrived. Okay, yeah, we're definitely needing this one with higher priority, just so they can build the hospital faster. What's up with these vehicles? They're going to get asphalt, and most likely the asphalt is needed over here. Okay, I'm gonna leave it with lower priority here. Good, at least this will mean cheaper steel. Perfect, he managed to get the vehicle, and now let's watch him, because I did set him a waypoint over here. He should be able to return, yes, and then switch the track and come back to the train depot. Basically, this is the way how you can avoid making another connection over here. This one, he's gonna get finally food because, yep, we are completely out of food. So our shops are gonna suffer for a moment. This one is already suffering. We can see this. So we're gonna need to wait for that guy to finish delivering the food. There we go. He has 55 tons of food. This one is going with gravel. All good and nice. Now, because we are producing so many goddamn vehicles at once, how many do we have? Already 12 with 4 made without speeding up the game. We are going to need to connect this vehicle over here to the rail line. So what I'm gonna start with is with connecting this area here and then making a crossover together with adding a mixed signal over here with the change signaling pointing inwards. Also, I'll add them here the same. This should enable our construction vehicles to go and start building that area without me monitoring it, hopefully. By the way, we're also gonna need mixed signals here just to split the track in two. Good. Now, what else we're gonna need to do? Wait for the construction, I guess, for now. And hope to God that our money doesn't boil down at the moment. Okay, it seems like they managed to start the road here and they just need to deliver things. Perfect. Now this intersection looks like a megalomaniac thing. I don't think it was a good idea to put the bus station over there. Let's see, can we make... Yeah, it's already made with priority. Let's also make this one with priority and see if it can do anything. Oh boy, we're gonna have fun over here with the amount of vehicles we got. Let's see, steel is still bought from the border here. And okay, let's see, food, how is it looking right now? 82 tons. Perfect, this is what I want to see. And the amount of steel, of course, it will drop quite fast. It does seem like it. Let's see, what the hell happened here? Basically, they did get confused a bit. This will be quite interesting. Let's see, this guy also needs to go, and I think this one will... Yep, this one will build this rail over here. And after it's being built, we should be able to continue onwards. Let's see, I do see a complete lack of workers. Basically, they aren't going at max speed. And I do see that we are having 200 workers there. So let's go with 150 workers at the... nope, that was the orphanage. Whoops. 150. There we go. So they can start building a little bit faster the road. And now theoretically we should be perfectly fine with the railway. Let's just check it a bit. Yes, did we add over here a change signal? No, but no, it needs to be a change signal or else they're gonna be blocked the same way. So chain pointing always at the entrance of the intersection. Now we should be able to ignore them with absolutely no problems. Good, let's focus on the city. How's the building ongoing here? Quite well. Electricity. Did we manage to connect electricity? Nope, we did not. And we're gonna need to make sure that they are connected as soon as possible. There we go. And also make it high priority yet again. Just so they can start delivering over their things. Perfect, because we have disabled steel from here. They did not have problems. Just as a test, I'm going to show you what happens if you're gonna leave to stockpile steel. Basically, this guy will take almost 300 tons of steel at once. So this is a big no-no from my point of view, especially because we do have 80 tons of steel here and they are being pushed directly into producing vehicles here. Let's see. This one is going quite well. And did he manage to get to the border? Nope, not yet. But let's help him around a bit. And there we go. Already we are barely half full and we are out of money. This is exactly what I want to avoid basically with importing steel. So for now, I'm gonna disable yet again steel from here, just to not be delivered while we are getting a little bit more cash. Basically, again, yeah, here's a noob trap. Basically, we remained out of cash, electricity will have problems, everything will stop production, and hopefully there is a clothing truck. There we go. We had a clothing truck that delivered clothes. Perfect. For now, we're just gonna need to wait for this to be fully built. And by the way, here we can already start connecting this one, so we can have a train coming here to deliver to the border. Now this train, I don't care for it to be high priority, because well, I do care for it to be high priority. I don't care for it to be non-blocking, because there will be a single train that comes here. And let's place some mixed signals like this. Perfect. Now there is a small problem, because we did place that mixed signal. We made this into a single block. This will not prevent trains from using the area over here. So we're gonna need to delete this one here. So everything will progress normally across this line over here. And basically this one will want to build which road? The other one. So he's waiting for this one to finish. And we can help him along a bit. It didn't work over here because both of them are connecting to the same track. In order for it to have worked, we needed a semaphore over here, which we didn't want to plonk down. Good. Everything is working nicely. I do love when the trains are using the bridges in order to go. They make quite an interesting sound. Did they manage to build a hospital? Yes, they did. We're not gonna need 25 workers, 15 should be more than enough. And let's get quite a few vehicles here. Perfect. They also delivered the grocery store, and we are going to need to handle the delivery to this grocery store. So let's grab these guys. They will deliver here and here, and our meat will only deliver to the grocery store itself. Perfect. What else are we gonna need? Did we connect water? Nope, we did not connect water. So let's actually do it too. Before connecting the water, I do want to connect the sewage firstly. Now, let's grab a sewage switch and plonk it somewhere around here. Okay, and now we can use a small sewage to connect this sewage from here directly to here. Now, one thing, we did have a switch around here. Where was it? Let's see if we can find it. Here it is. We can see that this one is handling 3/3 of the city, and it's not backfilling. Therefore, there's absolutely no reason for us to use a big ass pipe over here to connect it to the other one. However, I do want to make sure that I'm using at least a medium pipe, so I won't have problems. Let's see, 630 tons of gravel. That will be a shit ton of gravel to handle. And did they manage to build this area? Yes, they did. Perfect. This means that we're gonna need to move the rail switch a bit further down the line. Here we go, just to prepare the area for our trains. Basically, I do want them to make sure that these are considered normal two ways, just like this. Good. Let's grab our train over here, delete his line, and tell him to go here, pick up, and then go back here, because we are going to noob trap again. What are they not exporting here? Okay, we're back in cash, but we are definitely going to need to buy at minimum a cargo rail that can handle our vehicles. Let's see, the 9001, this one should be able to handle the vehicles export, and I think I'm just gonna leave one of it currently and tell him to go over there, just so we are getting more cash. Let's see, do we have a chance? No, we don't have a chance to have another one. And already we can see that this guy started picking up quite a lot of stuff. And basically, while we were... God damn it. There we go. We unstuck them. Okay, and he's gonna make quite a lot of turns over here. And let's place yet another change signal here once he... There we go. Avoided collision for now. So let's wait for him to finish building here. And as workers, we do have 42 vehicles already in here. Let's see, this guy managed to get here. And currently I'm gonna remove his line, come here, tell him to load vehicles, and I only want a specific vehicle. So from personal cars, where are you? PWF8. And then go to the border and unload it. Good, this one will now be able to handle way more vehicles than our vehicles that are going to pick from here, and also will be way faster. Let's see, if we're gonna tell this one to ignore the red signals, just to clear up the way for our main train, we should be able to not have issues with the other train. There we go. It looks like we were having, well, citizens' happiness is dropping quite a lot due to electricity problems here. But at least it's summer, so I won't be having that much beef with it. And there we go. We're gonna be able to export 18k of vehicles at once. And he's picking the right track at the moment. Can we prevent this from happening here? No, not quite, because all of them are trying to grab stuff. We can delay this train over here and allow some time to play without zero cash, and hopefully the citizens will not get that frustrated for very long amounts of time. There we go, back in business. So now we should be fine, and the unable to do everything should be avoided. Let's see, this electricity part is almost complete. We're just gonna need workers to it. Perfect. Finally, we got electricity here, but buildings are without drinking water. We're gonna also need to connect this one right after sewage is finished. Basically, I don't want shenanigans to backfill in here. And let's see, where's our small train going now? Here to get more vehicles. Now we're down to 26 vehicles. And of course, we're gonna make him ignore the red signal. And also, once that train finishes there, we can move the mixed signals more in the front. Okay, I'll make sure that the chain is towards the construction. Let's see if this will work properly. Oh, and also we're gonna need a mixed signal here just to make the rail split, and this should be fine, and they should be okay to building there. Let's see, what else are we missing around here? Steel, we are completely out of it. We're gonna need to wait for more things to happen around here. Actually, since he's going to deliver, let's re-enable steel here and allow the next vehicle to come here and try to pick up steel from the border. Yeah, it wasn't quite a funny thing to do for me, because exemplifying that noob trap actually lowered my happiness quite a lot. Maybe I could have just saved the game and then reloaded, but hey, it's already done, so I don't care about it at the moment. Okay, how's this one looking like? 89 tons of concrete, and they're gonna need quite a shit ton of gravel, which they're already bringing from the gravel station, which surprisingly it's awfully nearby. Okay, just to help them a bit, I'm also gonna connect a gravel on this side, so they can have either a rotation or something, because they are waiting at this intersection for way too long. I can also do this to save them a little bit of time and be able to deliver the gravel and everything needed. And it looks like we are again out of cash. At least this steel station train managed to get quite a lot of steel being delivered. How's the things looking over here? It looks like they managed to reach this segment, and I think I did point them wrongfully. Okay, let's point them into this direction. And it looks like they are still unhappy. There we go. I'm still getting the hang out of mixed signals, so sorry if it kind of sucks at the moment. Let's see, where's our train that is loading cargo from here? Seems like he delivered one. We did forget to say wait until loaded over here. This should help with deliveries. Where is he? Yeah, he just delivered that vehicle, and already we're having problems yet again. So let's send this guy home and disable steel once again, just to make sure we won't have any funky business. This guy is already unloading steel here, but that's perfectly fine. and let's allow them to continue onwards. It does seem like there will be a problem. So we're still going to need to babysit them a bit. There we go. At least we don't have that much remaining things to do. Okay. Good. This one is going back home. Frustration should be fixed. Sewage is blocking over here. Didn't we have some... Yes, we did. I think it's on the way already. So that should be fine. Oh, by the way, about garbage. We did forget to include a waste stand over here. So if I'm gonna place it here, it should cover all of the buildings. And one on this side. Perfect, and I'm gonna allow them to do their shenanigans. How are we looking here? Still quite a lot of gravel and concrete to be delivered. Let's see how we're gonna progress. At least we do have workers helping over there. What's their complaints about? Most likely about... Oh, without a job. And unable to get food. We do have food here, but because we don't have water, basically they are selling the food at half the timing. So until we don't manage on that side, we can't do anything else. By the way, let's add, just as a consensus, how it will look like. Let's add some gravel roads here and also build the garbage on this side. So these guys will be handled here, while these guys will be handled on this side. Perfect. How's the building here going? Halfway done, just gravel will be needed to be delivered. That's good, and I can see here how many vehicles are waiting in line. Let's kick the bucket on this one. And also ignore signal here. And they should be fine over there. How are we looking on vehicles exported? Do we still have a ton of these? No, so it's enough for us to have that train line set up. And they're gonna deliver everything that's needed. Oh boy, afterwards we're gonna need 138 tons of bricks. And holy hell, what the hell is happening here? Let's leave it as a main. And here main also. Good. At least happiness is going up again. Let's see what else is going around here that should be of interest to us. Nothing more. How are we looking at steel? Quite well. And the bridge over here is done, so it's finally able to continue constructions here, but that will be for the next episode, I think. For now, I really want to focus on the city and fixing that noob trap. Let's see, did they manage to build all of the rails? It does seem like so. Yes, they did. And here we did manage to get everything. Let's buy some dumpers so we can grab from here the metal scrap and deliver it to the border directly. There we go, since the scrapping facility stopped working because of all the metal scrap in it. Later down the line, we're also going to need to handle the stand for big garbage containers, and we might as well do it right now. Let's see, 4. Yeah, this is the smallest one that we can have. And we can plonk it somewhere around here with absolutely no problems. Just to handle the area here. And we might as well plonk down a gas station too. So we will have gas for the newly built vehicles, so they don't go from the road depot to other places when we're gonna move them one by one to set up lines or stuff like that. It seems like cash is increasing quite nicely. This means that I might be able to re-include steel and hope for the best that I'm not gonna get noob trapped again. Let's see, any of them going for steel at the moment? Oh, they are pretty fine with it, so we're not going to bother about it and wait for everything to be delivered. Okay, by the way, since they did manage to fix here, and here's our road vehicles picking up the scrap from here and delivering it to the border. Let's make sure that we're only delivering scrap and nothing more. Good, I think it's now time to actually start building towards that area over there. Let's have a rail line coming like this, with the same shenanigan over here, a splitter. And now in terms of bridges, if I build this bridge, it will consume 138 tons of steel. That's a shit ton of steel. However, if I'm going to build this one, it will just consume 84 tons of steel. So I will go with this bridge over here to cross the road. Afterwards, direct connection going up as much as possible to over there. Perfect, similar for this one. Perfect. And they already started building it here, but of course they are confused what the hell to do. No worries, we can fix them with some mixed signals. Okay, and this should suffice for them to turn around whenever it's needed. Yes, this guy is still confused at the moment because we needed to set this one on high priority. And he should be able to turn around soon. I guess not, so we're gonna need to babysit it a bit. At least it's building quite fast at the moment. Let's see, it seems like these tracks, yes, they are assigned, so I'm wondering why they aren't building it with higher priority. Let's just make them high priority and we should be fine. And just monkey around with this. In the meantime, we do see that the exports grew enough to from the vehicle production over here. because we're producing expensive vehicles, of course, the transport to the border is a bit better. And this guy is already picking up another set of 216 tons of steel. So I'm expecting steel cash to drop, and it did drop quite a lot. Okay. They really love stockpiling. And here, I think I did forget to check these, because we are having a prisoner escape, so we're gonna need to increase it to 20 workers, basically double it. There should be, for each prisoner, one worker, or one worker to two prisoners if you're higher loyalty, in order to cover all their needs. Let's see, what else are they complaining about? Unable to practice sports. Yes, again, because of water issues. How are we looking on this one? Perfect, just a little bit more and they're gonna finish here. And we can actually enjoy. Perfect, perfect. Let's grab from over here. Yes, this is purified water. And plonk it until here. A small pipe should suffice. And let's see, I don't see it connected. And I can't connect it. Okay. We're gonna leave them as high priority watts. Going up over here. Ah, that's what's going up. These ones, now that oh, it's not yet done, so it should be done, because after finishing the build we should be able to switch back to normal things over here, or actually just leave it in place for now. And let's test out if we're gonna do mixed signals the other way around. Basically chain pointing in. This should be slightly better. I didn't like that they did cock block themselves over there, but now we should be fine. Good. So we're gonna need to fix that water problem. And afterwards our citizens should be pretty happy. And the speed of working here should increase afterwards. How's it going? Here they almost finished, and here still working on it. Yes, this steel needed, and theoretically we should have steel. Yep, got delivered. So just workers now. And there we go. Where's the traffic jam? Oh, finally the heating plant needs to have its wear and tear removed. So let's send these guys a bit to here so they can unblock a single road. And let's hope that we're not going to forget about them near the winter time, hopefully. And let's see, how's the building going here? Almost done with steels. And this one is already building the tracks. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna be here in no time. And since we are done with water here, let's start going back to this tourist attraction area and batch start construction for everything, and have again a flood of construction vehicles going all over the place. And see how it will go from there. I do see them stopping here, but we do have enough semaphores to be just fine. Okay, how's the construction vehicles looking like? Yep, they already started delivering stuff here. And I do remember that we do have around here a crane. Yep, these service cranes. Basically, these ones are also old, and I do think that we can buy another type of crane. Oh, finally, it's working at max capacity, so everything is quite sped up here. Let's see about those cranes. Firstly, let's do road crane. Do we have multiple road cranes? Nope, the YAG is still the best one. However, in terms of tower cranes, we can buy this one now. So let's make around 7 of them. There we go. And then go back to making this one. And also let's do stop production when queue is ended, because I do not want them to rebuild stuff. Basically, you're gonna notice that once a thing is done, if stop production is not enabled, they're gonna still start another thing. So basically it's going in loops, you see? And we're gonna have other cranes in here building up. That's why I'm gonna use this stop production feature for now at least, while I'm preparing the loop-de-loop. Okay, and since we're gonna need to start removing cranes from here a bit later. Actually, no, let's build another crane office around here to support them. It should work perfectly fine here. 1, 2, and we should be able to fit in the third one. Come on, I know you can. Nope, this one refuses to be built. For absolutely no reason, actually. Ah, there we go, finally. Perfect, and I do see that this one did not connect to the road. Yep, it's improperly placed. Let's rebuild it properly. Come on, there should be a place. There we go. Perfect. And once they're gonna build this, we're gonna have a separate road crane and a separate tower crane location. And let's speed up yet again time. Conga line! What's up with them? Stopped production here because they managed to finish that, so we can start doing again DKWs. And we're gonna have the cranes once they build the construction offices here. We had a fire, but it got extinguished, so I don't care that much about it. Let's see, how are they progressing here? Quite well. What about the garbage stands? How are we looking at them? Quite good at the moment. We did get rid of the vehicles that we needed to scrap. And these guys do have quite a lot of storage of imports, so it should not be a problem. There we go. This one is completed. So over here, the cranes will need to be transported by a YAG open, which is perfectly fine. Let's actually produce some YAGs here, because there's nothing like having your own vehicles. Let's see, do we have one that is keep this one YAG open? I just want to make sure beforehand. Oh, and also we can buy the crane here. Perfect. I want to make sure that that's the proper one. Let's just check quickly. Yep, YAG open. Perfect. There are too many YAG vehicles at the moment. Here we go, and let's produce some of them. 4 should be enough. Okay, and soon after we manage to build a single vehicle, we can start using that said vehicle. Let's see, where is he? There we go. Send him here. By the way, we're gonna need fuel. So let's grab these guys here and tell them to also deliver fuel here. Good. Also, the technical services is done. So we can start grabbing everything from here and delivering it to the border. I don't think we're gonna need more than 2 vehicles here. There we go, 2 of them. And let's decrease their range a bit. Let's put 500 meters, there we go. And this should suffice only for this area. And not start grabbing big garbage containers from the city. Good, where's the vehicle from here? Most likely he went for fuel. Yes, he did. Okay, and let's make him start deliver stuff. So from here, we're gonna grab the tower crane, this one, and then deliver it here. Okay, then we might as well use him to grab the used vehicle from here, the other tower crane, and then deliver it to the recycling facility. Only used vehicles just for safety reasons, and let's kickstart him. Good, and the rest of the YAG opens. I do see two more being here. Let's send them to the same customs house. I think this was the one. Hopefully. Let's see, do they have a assigned vehicle? No, not yet. But where's the train? Whoops. Load from here. Not unload. There we go. And let's resend him back and monitor him for a moment. And yep, this is the one. Perfect. Good. So we're gonna have this construction office filled with cranes. And already they are also delivering the garbage from here. Perfect. How's the rail looking? Almost they got here, and they did manage to build everything, so we just need to wait for the rail to be finished, and afterwards we will be able to start delivering stuff over here. And I hope to God we're not gonna have any fires. And we're gonna need also electricity, but that we can do next year. Actually, let's do it this year. I'm gonna grab an 8 megawatts wire directly from our priority switch, since we're not going to use it any longer. And come through it through here in case we are planning other stuff there. Together with a single power transformer, here should be fine. Good, so that's something else. They're gonna need to take care of it. And let's connect a single electrical thingy here with 150. Do I want? No, I want underground. Let's build it properly from the get-go. There we go. And then we're gonna need to handle water and sewage. But that after we manage to fill up all the planning that we're gonna have. Okay, perfect. We're having cranes finally. This is good. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, no, okay. I thought that these cranes could have been transported without the... basically, I thought they had wheels. Let's move it to 3500 and rename it to Tower Cranes. Okay, perfect. And let's admire for the last month the 2 T intersections over here. As you can see already over here, the trains don't have any blockages happening unless they're using the same exact line. Oh, we're having uninvestigated cases. Okay, time to bump it up and keep criminality under control. Here it does look like it's okay, but let's go with 25 too. And here the prison is looking quite good. 542. Okay, good. So this should boost up the investigation. Yep, perfect. Quite a lot of unexamined cases this year. Basically because we were with $0 and went into the noob trap. Our citizens got pissed and went on a crime spree. This normally should not happen, or not happen at least this often. And when it happens, it's clearly a problem with the city. Either water is missing, or electricity is missing, or stuff like that. But yeah, at least for now we are handling this area like a champ. We did manage to build the rail across over here together with the road. And they almost finished building this one too. So we will have power over here. Next week we are definitely going to build the commercial area over here, and we should be done with tourism, at least in terms of profits for now. And yeah, thanks for watching. Thank you for these guys for supporting the channel and the series. And until next time, I'm the Honey Badger, and I'm out.